All right, let's just jump right in. Today we're going to talk about something that can seriously change your entire financial future. The 5 simple but super costly mistakes that most of us make in our 20s. And the best part? Fixing them is actually way easier than you think, but the payoff? It's massive.
Okay, real quick, just a heads up. All of this is for educational purposes, all right? We're just breaking down some great ideas. But for your specific situation, you should definitely chat with a qualified pro who knows their stuff. So let's start with this big idea. Your 20s are, without a doubt, the most important decade for building wealth. And it's not because you're earning a ton of money, because you're probably not. It's because you have the one thing you will never, ever have more of again, and that's time. Time is the secret ingredient that makes your money grow.
But here's the catch. Most of us, we kind of just drift through this critical decade, making the same 5 totally avoidable mistakes. We're losing years of potential growth, and we don't even know it's happening. So today, we're going to shine a big bright light on what they are and exactly how to fix them.
Okay, first up, mistake number 1. And this is the big one, having no budget. This is when you're just operating on vibes, you know? You check your bank account and you see some money and you think, hey, I'm good to go, instead of actually knowing the facts. It keeps you stuck, just reacting to bills instead of building a future.
And let's make this super real. Look at this number. If you overspend by just $200 a month because you're not tracking it, that's a few extra food deliveries, some subscriptions you forgot about, a couple impulse buys. Over just 5 years, that's $12,000. Poof, gone. Not saved, not invested, just vanished. That's the real cost of just not paying attention.
So what's the fix? It's simple. You need a plan. And one of the best is right here, the 50-30-20 rule. It's so easy. 50% of your take-home pay goes to your needs, rent, food. 30% goes to your wants, the fun stuff. And a non-negotiable 20% goes straight to savings and investments. It's simple, it's clear, and it just works.
Which leads us right into mistake number 2, which is all about protecting that progress. Having no safety net. You've got to think of an emergency fund as your financial shield, because without it, one bad day, a flat tire, a surprise medical bill can throw you right into high-interest debt, and just like that, wipe out years of your hard work.
Now I know what you're thinking. Saving 3 to 6 months of expenses? That sounds huge, right? Almost impossible. But you don't do it all at once. You do it in baby steps. Just look at this. Start with $500. That's it. That's your first mission. Then you get to $1,000. Then 1 month's worth of expenses. See? You build it piece by piece, and that makes a scary goal totally manageable.
Okay, on to mistake number 3, delaying your future. Honestly, this is the one that costs people the most money in the long run. Why? Because retirement just feels so far away when you're in your 20s. But the math behind waiting, even for a few years, is just absolutely mind-blowing. It all comes down to the magic of compound interest. I mean, just look at this chart. This is where it gets crazy. If you invest just $200 a month, starting at age 25, you could end up with over $500,000 for retirement. Pretty great, right? But if you wait just 10 years and start at 35, investing the exact same amount, you end up with less than half of that. That 10-year delay costs you more than $280,000. That is the power of starting now.
So, how do you start? It's way simpler than it sounds. If your job offers a 401k with a match, you have to contribute enough to get that full match. It is literally free money. Don't leave it on the table. Don't have one? No problem. Open a Roth IRA. And remember, you can start with just $50 a month. Seriously. Building the habit is way more important than the amount right now.
All right, mistake number 4. Falling into credit card traps. Look, credit cards can be an awesome tool. They can build your credit score, get you rewards, all good stuff. But if you use them wrong, they are a one-way ticket to debt that can crush you, with interest rates that are often over 20%.
This slide just lays it out perfectly. There are 2 ways to do this. The wrong way is carrying a balance from month to month, paying that insane interest on everything you buy. The right way? It's so simple. Just treat your credit card like a debit card. Only spend what you know you can pay off in full at the end of the month. You do that, you pay 0 interest, and you get all the benefits.
And that brings us to our 5th and maybe the sneakiest mistake of all, lifestyle inflation. You know what this is. It's when you get a raise or a new, better-paying job, and your spending just magically rises to meet your new income. A nicer car, a bigger apartment, eating out all the time. Your paycheck gets bigger, but you're still feeling broke.
So here's the antidote. It's a simple but powerful little rule, the 50% rule for raises. Every single time your income goes up, you automatically save or invest at least half of that increase before you even see it, before you get used to it. This one habit is how you break the cycle. It's how you actually build wealth, not just a more expensive lifestyle.
Okay, so let's put it all together. It's not about the problems, it's about the solutions. Here is your 5-step action plan. Number 1, make a simple 50-30-20 budget. 2, start that emergency fund, even if it's just with $500. 3, open a retirement account and just contribute something, anything. 4, pay that credit card balance in full, every single time. And 5, the next time you get a raise, you know what to do. Save half of it.
Look, you don't have to fix all of this overnight. That's not the point. The point is to just start. Pick one. Just one of these things and make a decision to fix it this week. That one little decision could be the start of a completely different financial future for you. So, the only question is, which one are you going to choose?